a new spot today. This is a new spot. I'm just trying to find some new places to fish, and I have tied on a little Senko with a weight and a weight stopper right up here, like that. And we're just gonna work the wall up here and see if we can't catch some fish. I'm at this fountain over here, and fish love to hang out at this fountain. It's because it adds oxygen to the water, and it's good for fish to hang out at, especially bass. So I'm gonna try to cast inside that fountain. All right, so guys, I literally just caught a bass, a largemouth bass, on this mini spinnerbait that I just put on because the water quality wasn't good enough for a worm. But let's get a nice release on this guy. Oh, let's go. Dude, that was sick. I literally watched him hit it out of the water, like literally 3 feet from the bank. All right, so now I'm using a bait caster, and I'm essentially just slow reeling this chattered bait. Yeah, the water's a little stained, so I'm using a little more visual bait so the bass can see it better and hear it. Yeah. Alright guys, so I can't really catch any more bass, but there is a ton of bluegill just stacked up on these logs and on these brush piles. So I'm using a little bobber here, and then on my bobber I have a fly. Because I'm using a spinning combo, it's hard to really cast a fly, so I'm using the bobber to use more weight. So I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill, and they really like the fly here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find some bluegill. I've got some polarized glasses on, so I'm gonna try to sight spot them, but I think this is duckweed, but they're just underneath this duckweed a lot of the times as well. Alright, there's a brush pile up here. Let's see if there's any bluegill. Not seeing any. I'm gonna come over to where there's less duckweed. I think there is, oh yeah, there's a big brush pile right here, and there's this really big school of sunfish right here. I just spooked them, but they'll probably come back. Oh, the little guy has my, okay. The little guy had my bait. Oh my gosh, guys. Dude, there's a really big bluegill over here. Okay, I'm gonna try reeling it in and seeing if they'll hit it that way, because they're not really committing to it. Oh my gosh, I see them. They're all beyond this little brush pile, this big log. I'm just gonna reel it. Some of these bluegill are really tiny, and they're just kind of pecking at it and not letting the bigger bluegill get it. Oh, I've got one. I've got one. Oh my gosh, he just came off right as I was about to bring him in. Alright, let's see. See if we can get, yeah, it's a huge school of sunfish. I got one. I got one. Oh my, that's number 2. They keep coming off right at the bank. Oh my gosh. trying to get to some of these bigger bluegill. So hard to get these bigger bluegill when the smaller bluegill are just eating it up. Oh, I've got one. This one's the smaller one. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, if you don't want to touch the fish, then you can use these pliers and just hold onto the bait and jiggle it a little bit, and they just fall right off. That's a trick I learned. Yeah, and it works really well, especially since a lot of these bluegill have like spines. So that's a good strategy to helping them not like spine you. Alright, I got another one. So I'm pretty sure they're all just bluegill here. So essentially, if you want to properly hold them, you can either hold them under the belly like this and just avoid all the spikes like that, or you can hold them and folding down their spines like this. See? And that's just another way of holding a bluegill if you don't want to get spined. But if you're not comfortable with holding a fish, then you could just use the pliers. I think all the bluegill in this pond are just congregated in one little spot right here. I'm literally dropping it in 5 seconds, I'm catching a fish. This is pretty crazy. See, look at that. Oh, he just fell right off.